Hello, everybody. My name is Coach Bailey. I am the head track coach here at MacArthur Middle School, and today I'm here with Coach Coppage.
Hello, I'm Coach Coppage. I'm the sixth grade track coach and middle school assistant. We had a really good group, strong group, really good athletic group that worked hard all year and set a lot of school records. In the 100-meter dash, Markel Perry and Bryson Coppage went back and forth and ended up Markel Perry, he's second in the school. Bryson Coppage is third in the school, in the history of the school. 200 meters, Coppage was third in the school history. Markel Perry was fourth, and Jace Ford was fifth, and right behind him was J. Michael Richards, sixth in school history. Jace Ford set the 400-meter school mark at 1:10. Bryson Coppage was second. Aiden Brinkley is third in school history. We even had some 800-meter runners. Sloan Clayton has the school record in the 800-meter run. We set the 4 by 100-meter relay record. It's Bryson Coppage, Kai Pollard, Jamichael Richards, and Markel Perry, and also Aiden Brinkley. Aiden Brinkley set a long jump record this year. We had a really great group. They fought hard to be inexperienced. And we'll talk a little bit about, I'll let Coach Bailey talk a little bit about the 7th and 8th grade group.
Not to mention, we ended the year going to
Surreal and winning the Surreal track meet.
Team number 1 track spot. That's outstanding. Great job. 7th and 8th grade, we've been to 3 events so far. Kids have competed really hard. Last event we went to was in Marlow. We combined with the 9th graders because it was a junior high meet, and we went and won the Marlow meet. It was an outstanding job. Very proud of the young men there, and Coach also has some records that we set in the 7th and 8th grade.
Okay, Kyle Sheridan is second in school history in the 100-meter dash. Also, Daniel Owens was third. Jacob Coppage was fourth. These are the school records. The 200 meters, Kyle Sheridan has the overall school record in the 200 meter. Daniel Owens is number 2 in there. Aiden Ray is number 4 in there. Also, their 4 by 100 team of Daniel Owens, Anthony Rodriguez, Aiden Ray, and Kyle Sheridan. They have the best 4x1 relay team in the school history at this time. Our kids competed well and got better every track meet they got better.
Again, just a great year. Coach Coppage did a wonderful job. Kids came out every day at practice, competed, got better. We'll look forward to having these incoming 6th graders next year coming to 7th grade, and once coming from 7th grade to 8th grade. I think we're gonna have a great track team next year, build on some of these records. Also, I want to wish the best to our 8th graders who are leaving and going to the 9th grade. I know Coach Ford up at the high school is going to be happy with the bunch that we're sending him. Again, I talked about them in basketball. There's just so much heart and so much work that they put forth. So in the end there, it's been a great year, and looking forward to next year.
Hey, MacArthur Middle School, it's Coach Gagliardi here with MacArthur Boys Golf. The boys golf team had a great year this year. We won our first tournament for the first time in over 10 years as a team, beating the likes of Duncan and Elgin and Marlow, which is big for our program. This is my first year at middle school after doing 15 years at the high school level, so I was excited to come down and get to coach the little guys. We have a great group of kids, a couple 8th graders that'll be moving up to the high school next year. We had an individual placer at all 4 tournaments this year, along with winning our first team tournament. Really, really proud of the guys. Creed Watson placed in every single tournament. We had a 6th grader, Cade Gagliardi, placed in the 6th grade division in 2 tournaments. And we have 4 of our top 6 back. So really looking forward to the next couple years, building this program, sending them up to the high school to be with Coach Pushki, and seeing if we can't continue the momentum that they've already got up there. The high school program just had an individual winner at the regional and just placed 3rd as a team. So there's tons of momentum at the high school, and I wanted to come down here to the middle school to help continue that momentum. So I'm really excited, proud of the guys, had a really good year, and really looking forward to the next 4, 5, 6 years here as we get this thing rolling?
This season was filled with both challenges and growth for our soccer program. Finishing with 2 wins, 2 ties, and 4 losses. While the results weren't what we hoped for, they don't tell the full story of how our girls played this year. From the first practice to the final whistle, these girls worked extremely hard. They pushed themselves through difficult moments and continued to compete with determination. Even in tough games where things didn't go our way, they never quit, they never stopped. They kept fighting and they kept giving their best. There were players who were brand new to the sport. They've never played soccer before. And so starting from little to no experience and still committing to a full season takes a lot of courage and effort. And they handled it with great attitude and grace. Their willingness to learn and improve each day stood out in a big way. Now, on the JV side, the team had a total of 3 games. However, the growth throughout the season was incredible. With many of these girls never playing before, they stepped up and rose to the challenge. By the end of the season, they made such incredible progress. Although the season did not end the way we'd hoped, I am incredibly proud of both the varsity and JV players. Their work ethic, attitude, and commitment to growth set a strong foundation for our future. To the 8th graders moving up, I will miss you next year, and I can't wait to see all the great things you will do in the future. You all have been an important part of this team, and I'm proud of everything that you have done. To those returning next year, I'm excited to see what we can do together and accomplish great things.
What up, Mac fam? Yo, time is limited, so I gotta do some small-scale salutes real quick. We had a legendary season, and never would have happened without Josh's energy, Brooks' smile, just being a great teammate every day, and special shout out to Brooks. He led our second team in scoring the last game of the season, so excited about his upside. Chasen, he led our second team in scoring all year, so it wouldn't have happened without him. Bryson's God-given natural ability, his leadership, tenacity, definitely needed that. Jace Ford, you contribute on both ends every night. Definitely wouldn't have happened without you. Kay, we needed that computer mind of yours and that leadership and that advanced skill set. Gavin, you're banging every day on the boards and just your effort. And that last game you gave was legendary, kid. Montez, you already know, just your raw energy and athletic ability every day, all day, pushing us in every drill, winning them. That kept us going, it kept our motor high. Also, Elijah, loved your tenacity every day. We needed that. And you being that quiet, cool friend. Jace McVicker, you already know. You came in instant offense every night, and we needed that. Markel, your athletic ability, you was just so good for our guards to help keep us just ready on both ends of the floor. J. Mike, you know, without your defensive rebound and just getting in there with the bigs every night and your scoring on the other end, we couldn't have done it. And Kinsler, you just leading the way just as our big banger, just setting the tone, taking out every big man from every game and just being that fierce competitor that you are. We couldn't have done it without none of y'all, and definitely the coaching staff. Got to salute y'all for being there, helping us every day. Coach Bailey, Coach Sanford, Coach Coppage, and definitely our admin. Y'all help, and the teachers, y'all help keep the kids in line and eligible, so shout out to everybody. So special shout out to all the parents and the boosters for holding us down this year. We wholeheartedly appreciate it. Peace.
My name is Coach Bailey. I am the head boys basketball coach at MacArthur Middle School. I'm here to talk about our successes for this year. First off, I'd like to congratulate our 6th grade team and Coach Mo for an excellent job of coaching. They attended 2 tournaments this year. They went to Altus and got 2nd place on a last-second shot. Handled that really well. I was proud of them. And then we also went to Navajo, and Coach Mo and the team took home 1st place. On top of that, they were city champs, so congratulations. I'm looking forward to them next year. Coach Mo will move up with them next year and have them as 7th graders. Next, I'd like to talk about our 7th grade team. Our 7th grade team played hard this year. They got better thanks to Coach Sanford. Did an excellent job, these young men, and they ended the season on a 5-game winning streak. Congratulations, you guys. Next year, you guys will move up with me, and I think we're going to do great things also. Lastly, is my 8th grade team, and that's the team that I coached. These guys had more heart than I've ever had with a team. Great hustle. It's hard to explain. It's things you can't coach. It's things you can't teach. It's things that just comes from them. And I congratulate them on how hard they played in every game and the way they brought effort to every game. I look forward to watching you guys mature and move into the high school and become high school players for Coach Gagliardi. And that is a summary of our 8th grade year. Thank you, congratulations, and go Scots.
Okay, so we have reached the end of our season. The girls did a fantastic job. We went into the season knowing that we were going to make quite a few changes. We were going to work with a lot of new techniques, and then we would translate them into our play. We ended up winning 20 games out of 22 games. The 2 games that we did fall short on, those were just by a couple points. They were really nail biters. So all in all, our girls were very dominant this season with the competition, and they showed up every single day, every practice with grit, and they were ready to learn, they were ready to work. And I do believe that directly translated onto the court when we played. You know, all of our competition, we really broke it down beforehand. We kind of decided what we needed to focus on, whether that be being tough on the serve, making sure that our serve receive was solid, if we were going to attack, where we were going to put that ball. And every single time the girls executed just beautifully. So all in all, the volleyball season went fantastic. The girls showed out and they shined every single chance that they got. They continued to put the work in. They continued to show up every day. And I could not be more proud of how they represented MacArthur on and off the floor this season.
I'm Coach Mahan, the MacArthur Middle School football coach, here to talk about the 2025 middle school football season. We start in August and we go to the second week of October. We have practice in the morning at 7:15, so those kids are determined and dedicated to get here because they got to be here about 6:45, 7 o'clock in the morning. And then we also practice after school for an hour and a half till 4:30. So it's a lot of time put in to play a sport. They love it though, and it's fun to coach, so it's pretty easy to do. 8th grade and 7th grade had really good, hard-fought seasons. They never gave up, always tried their best. 6th grade are young, but very, very excited about the potential that they have and will grow and put these grades together in high school. Let me talk about some individual awards won by the players. For the 6th grade, our Defensive Player of the Year was linebacker Kai Pollard. Our Offensive Player of the Year was quarterback Kinsler Thornton. And our MVP, Cade Clodfelter, wide receiver, outside linebacker. For 7th grade, Defensive Player of the Year went to linebacker Carter Phillips. Offensive Player of the Year went to running back Khalil Lachlan Gonzalez. And our MVP for 7th grade was our O-line, D-line, Josh Fields. For 8th grade, our Defensive Player of the Year was defensive lineman Lawrence Curtis. Offensive Player of the Year was wide receiver Aiden Ray. And our MVP our leader of that team was Jackson Wade. So great season. Looking forward to what these kids bring to MacArthur athletics in the future. I also coach the wrestling team, so I'm here to talk about that. Wrestling is a very niche sport. It can be individual, but yet we also compete as a team. But when you are competing, you're out there by yourself, one-on-one. A lot of dedication and hard work has to be put into it, or it'll show in front of everybody on the mat. So I'm very blessed to be the wrestling coach. It means a lot to me for wrestling for my whole life and for MacArthur. So I'm glad to put back into this youth and hopefully get our high school program where it needs to be. I just wanted to touch on some individual kids that won tournaments. Was AJ Dodgy, Mason Coleman, Ezra Montgomery, Joe Stats, Alexander Schreiber, Caden Lehau, Khalil Gonzalez Lachlan. All won individual tournaments, and most of those were 7th graders, so I'm looking forward to them being 8th graders and so on. They'll keep getting a lot better. We had one middle school state placer this year. That was Mason Coleman. He got 6th. And so that's a really big deal to place at middle school state because it's not broke up into classes like 5A, 6A like high school. It is the whole entire state at that weight. So it's a very big deal to place there. Hopefully to have some more next year.
Hey there, Coach Meyer here from Boys and Girls Tennis. What a great season we had. We had beginners who are now tennis players who have learned the game. We had returners who have just made so many improvements on their game and their attitudes and have worked so hard. I'm super proud of everybody. Our girls had a first place tournament finish and a second place tournament finish, and our boys had a second place tournament finish all on their own. We had a great season and great attitudes, and I'm just so proud of everybody and how hard they've worked this season. And I'm excited for everybody that can return, come back next year, and those 8th graders to continue on with their tennis season at high school. So great season, everyone. Thank you for coming out, and let's go Scots.
Hello everyone, Coach Ellis here. I just want to take a little bit of time to talk about our fast pitch and slow pitch season this year. Starting with fast pitch, the girls did really well this year. We beat some competitive teams and I saw a lot of improvement in each and every one of them. We shared the city champions crown with Eisenhower this year, unfortunately, but I do want to take a time to talk about 2 specific girls, Emery Easley and Adley Dye. They really led the circle for us this year. We had multiple pitchers, but they really stood out and we won a lot of games from their arms. Going into slow pitch, we finished with an amazing 17-2 record, beating some really good teams and taking the entire city champions crown this year. The girls really stepped up. Our defense was top notch this year, and that was one of the many reasons why we were able to hold so many teams to 10 or less runs. I'm excited for the new upcoming season and what these girls are going to bring back. I'm excited for the new talent coming in, and I'm really excited for our 6th graders who stood out for me in fast pitch season that are moving up.
What's going on, MacArthur fan base, MacArthur support? This is Dwayne Sanford, Coach Sanford over here at MacArthur Middle School. I coach football, basketball, and soccer. So I'm gonna start off with the football. My football group was amazing. I love all the coaching staff. It was wonderful being with the head coach Mahan, Coach Bailey was with me, myself, and then also we had Coach Dakota over there from the high school helping us out. Big shout out to them. I love everything they did for us, just the organization of everything. It was very fun, well put together. The culture, right? Building a new culture here at MacArthur Middle School, just having a new developmental group. So being able to just try to keep culture at the front mind of everybody, keep fun, growth at the front mind, but also having the aggression of football, the atmosphere of football upon the group as well. Man, going out to the end of the year, it's a bittersweet feeling. Man, I'm glad that everybody was able just to kind of just grow together, learn each other. I'm hoping that next year we come back a whole lot stronger, faster, and just ready for the season as well. Moving into basketball. Basketball was a wonderful, wonderful year. I was able to coach the 7th grade majority by myself, so therefore Coach Bailey was the head coach. I was the assistant coach, and then we had Coach Mo. Coach Horton was helping us out as well with the 6th grade group. Me with the 7th grade group, man, I love y'all boys. Thank y'all very much for all y'all done for us as well. Thank you for the support group that we have there with the family and friends. Y'all are amazing. Without y'all, we wouldn't be able to do anything that we've done. And also for the next year that we have coming up, I can't wait for it, man. It's going to be a wonderful year. It's going to be a great time for all of us just to be in this MacArthur community. Now, man, moving on to soccer. Soccer was a wonderful, wonderful time. It was great because I was the head coach. I have Coach Hayes, Coach Jasmine, and then also Coach Booker. This is a wonderful group right here. This group right here just, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be able to do anything that I was able to do. They just allowed me to just kind of fully coach the kids while I was on the field coaching the kids. And then when I needed to organize some things, they was able to help me organize some things as well. So therefore, when my back was turned on the kids, they was coaching. When my back wasn't on the kids, they gave me the full anatomy of the sport and the school as well for them to just kind of grow together and for all of us to kind of learn together. Man, this soccer group, it's going to be a bittersweet feeling, right? We're going to be a young group coming in next year. For all my 8th graders going out, I love all y'all. If you ever need anything, you know where to find me, you know how to call me. And then for the ones upcoming, hey, y'all just keep growing together. Just keep the connection coming. We're going to build on chemistry, culture when it comes to this next year. For all my sports all around together, for all my kids, MacArthur kids, hey, man, I love y'all very much from Coach Sanford. To y'all, if y'all need anything, just feel free to reach out to me. I'm always in your corner.
Hi, this is Coach B, and I'm the cross-country basketball and track coach. Yeah, first of all, I want to thank the parents. They did amazing. They helped us out. I couldn't do it without them. Then I want to thank my assistant coach, Coach Urbanski, for track. And my head coach, Coach Ashley, for basketball. She's amazing. Can't wait to work with her again next year. And then cross country, I have Coach Ford from the high school. He's amazing. He's a great leader. I can't wait for next year. I want to talk about the kids. The kids were amazing in each sports. They really tried hard, and it's really something to look forward to for next year. They have been really working hard and have been really improving. 8th grade is, it's a sad thing. They're leaving. High school, they're gonna have a great time. And I hope they don't give up. I hope they keep on going.
Hello, everybody. I'm Coach Batch. I did the baseball season this year for the 25-26 season. Overall, it was a good season. I would like to thank the coaching staff, and I would like to thank our principals that made all this possible. Overall, our season, it was good, but it could have been better. We played hard. We practiced hard. We was very successful by bringing home the 25-26 city champs. Hoorah, which that was great news. Overall, we're looking forward to next season and to repeat and be city champs again.
Hey guys, Coach West here, girls golf. We had a good year this year. Had a lot of girls come out and participate in our golf program this year. I think we had 13 at one time. Several golfers who had never golfed before, which is fantastic for the sport. I just encourage you girls that just started and may have not gotten to go to a tournament this year to continue to work hard, play over the summer, chip in the backyard, putt in the living room, just make those little things and get better. Golf's one of those things that you can't just play in the spring and expect to be good. You got to play year round and you got to practice year round. But for my tournament team that went to all 4 tournaments, you girls did fantastic. I'm very proud of you. We had a lot of growth from the beginning of the year to the end of the year as far as scores and mentality on the course. We had Addison medal at almost every tournament we went to. Ava and Bradley, they also got a few medals. And I believe Ryan may have gotten a medal as well. I think we averaged a 3rd or 4th place team average over the year. Kylie, she got a whole lot better from the beginning of the year to the end of the year, and I couldn't be more proud of those girls. So I just encourage all of them, all you girls, to continue to play over the summer and continue to get better, and I'm looking forward to next year.
Ashley Davis, MacArthur Middle School head girls basketball coach. Our basketball program consisted of 3 teams. Our young and talented 6th grade team found their chemistry almost instantly. They kicked off their season in late October with back-to-back tournaments. After a hard-fought battle, they secured a runner-up finish in the Navajo tournament, only to return 1 week later to claim the title of champion in the Altus tournament. 6th grade team finished their debut season with a record of 9-5. The 7th grade team consisted of a great group of hardworking young ladies. While the season brought its shares of tough losses, they adjusted and never backed down. The 7th grade team completed their season with a 6-7 record. 8th grade team put together an excellent season. Every player stepped up in their own way, and that is what made this group so special. They trusted one another and stayed committed to our goals. The highlight of their season was keeping the title of city champions at MacArthur Middle School. They finished their basketball season with a strong 12-5 record. The future at MacArthur Middle School girls basketball is incredibly bright, and I am so proud of all 3 of our teams. Go Lady Scots!
Until next season, go Scots.
Until next year, see you, Scots.
Until next year, go Scots.
Until next year, see you, Scots.
Until next year, go 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 Scots.
Until next year, see you, Scots.
Until next year, go Scots.
Until next year, go Scots.
And until next year, go Scots.